Hey guys, Deathslayer Magic here, and another Friday, another FNM, and not just any FNM, it's the first of the Fatal Push FNMs. Oh yes. It's quite possibly the last FNM promo prize to be worth anything ever again. And while I don't like people doing things to compromise the game, either cheating or acting like a dick, giving people no leeway, not allowing any kind of fun or messing around, none of that, they're just like super strict because, hey, $50 prize on the line. I don't go for that. I also really like getting like $25 to $50, so there's that. So I can see both sides of it. I mean, it'll increase attendance, it'll make people build better decks, it'll sell more product. Obviously, Wizards would get a return on it, and they're creating a product that doesn't even exist in the first place, so it's not like they're taking the most expensive cards and devaluing them. So overall, kind of brilliant mathematically, but people were probably just cheating like crazy. Not at mine, because I would have caught them in seconds. But theoretically, attendance should be up, so that's kind of cool, because you get a higher deck variety and all that. But I don't know, at mine, it was maybe a little higher than average, but it wasn't like, oh my god, everybody showed up. A lot of the people, when they walked in, I was like, hey, I haven't seen you for a couple weeks. Where you been, whatever. Hey, did you show up because Fatal Push is the promo? They're like, oh, that is this month. I would dare say that 75% of the people that I mentioned it to were like, oh yeah, September. Well, I told them, I'm like, oh, it's only been September for like 16 hours or whatever. I don't even know how many. It's probably more than that. So yeah, I get it. I mean, it's literally September 1st, but I think when word gets around, maybe next week, a bunch of people will show up. Although there might be a little bit of a pushback where nobody is telling anybody, because for everybody you tell, they're going to show up to your LGS and potentially win it. So the less competition, the better, but I don't know. I think if people pay attention to the internet like at all, which, 95% of Magic players don't look up anything Magic related on the internet. But if they do, they're going to find out pretty quick. So I expect a bit of a surge next Friday, perhaps. Now, I was running White Picket Defense, which it turns out is not a very good match for a lot of the other decks at my LGS. But since that deck is just so unspeakably powerful, it did really well. I did technically lose every single round, but I won a game in almost all of them. A lot of them were time limit stuff. In fact, the last game I just barely lost it, and it took 49 and a half minutes to complete the first game. So these were like close. I mean, you look at the results, but then you look at how did it really play? Like, how did it actually do? And oh my god, I've never seen such bad draw luck in my entire life. Never. Never in a million years. I hope I'll never see such bad draw luck ever again. I mean, that deck had trouble drawing lands and creatures. The whole damn deck is basically lands and creatures. It was just insane. I mean, the games where it worked, I just crushed the person. It was so one-sided, it was ridiculous. But, like I said, not the best matchup, so I'm probably switching back to Stall and Steamroll because a lot of people are running these stupid gimmicky combos and bolus decks and just, very disruptible stuff. Almost nobody's going Creature Rush, and I don't think anybody's playing zombies, so yeah, I'm probably going to show up with Stall and Steamroll and just destroy people. The problem is, I really don't want to build 8-ball because we only have, 3 more weeks, and that's it. And there's a ton of older cards in there, but the whole deck's like $30, so I don't know, I might do it. I've been super, super short on cash lately, though. So for what deck to play, I don't know, and I'm kind of stressing over it a little bit because, I mean, with that high of a prize on the line, I really, really want the highest chance to come in first. And Combat Specialist isn't as good as it used to be. I mean, it is, it's just other decks got better. But White Picket Defense is like the new version of it. I mean, so I don't know. I think if I brought that back, I'd do really well with it. I just think I can do even better. But I really want those prizes. So the way that every LGS should do it is first and second place both get the promo, and then the other two are given away randomly. Now, they don't have to do it that way, but here's the thing. There is one thing that they do have to do, and that's give them away completely for free, and they get 4 of them per FNM. Trust me, they are lying if they said, oh, we only got 2. I am extremely sure from, evidence that other people told me, that even a level 1 store on the WPN thingy will get 4, not 2. It's just you get 4. That's just what it is. Now, please do correct me if I'm wrong about that, but what I want is for every single person who went to a WPN member store. So you might want to inquire about that because Some stores never bothered with the WPN system, or they got kicked out after a year because of lack of attendance or whatever, because Wizards is a bunch of dicks. I mean, they put you on a treadmill and every year they crank up the speed. That's how I would describe the WPN program, and not everybody can stay on that treadmill. So while there could be people who are pretending to be in the WPN kind of and holding what they're calling FNM, but they get no prize support and they aren't actually members, or the other way around, it could be people who are pretending that they're not WPN members, but they're actually getting like from the vault and FNM promos, and then they're just selling them online because they're worth a fortune. That is not allowed, especially the promos. That will get you kicked straight out of the program immediately. So there's this lovely way to tell. There's some website out there somewhere. I don't know where the hell it is. Basically, just go to like magic.wizards.com and hit find a store and then type in, I don't know, your zip code or something. And if they show up, they are a WPN location. And that is all there is to it. Just straight up, if they're on the map, they're a registered WPN location. At least that's the way I understand it. So, if your store is not listed there, okay, that explains why the promos were disappearing, because they weren't, because they never got them in the first place. But if they are listed, then guess what? They're a WPN member and they're getting prizes. So if you, the players, have not seen a Fatal Push as of today, you could be nice and ask about it. I wouldn't, because it'll make waves and then they'll know who reported them. I mean, I heard about Wizards, screwing up all kinds of shipments in the past and getting people their promo kits late and stuff, and that screws with everything. And then they usually blame the store, and then they dictate how they can, like, give them away and when, and it's just ridiculous. But sparing that, if you did not see 4 copies of Fatal Push get given out tonight at FNM, report them. Now you're probably thinking, I don't want to look up how to do that. I'm sure it's complicated, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Write this down. 1-800-324-6496. That is the Wizards of the Coast Magic the Gathering support phone number. Then you can have like a real-time back and forth, be like, hey, this is who I am. This is my DCI number. I was there. Look it up. They did not give away the promos. Yes, I assure you that is true. And there you go. Problem solved. Now, if you don't want to talk to somebody, you want to remain anonymous-ish, on Twitter, @wizards_help. Now, as far as email, I could have sworn it was like support@wizards.com or something like that. I don't remember. It looks like they might be phasing that out or something. It's very strange. You basically got to go to the link that I left down in the description, log into your Wizards of the Coast account, and then, well, actually hit email us and then log in. And then you can like email them directly with a web form and just be like, hey, here's what happened. No Fatal Pushes went out. Very suspicious. And they take this crap very seriously. They will look into every damn report. I mean, seriously. Your LGS will get in so much trouble and they'll never know that it was you. And if they're sitting there just pocketing money that's quite literally supposed to go to the players for free as prize support, they deserve it. I mean, what are you going to do? Let them keep doing that? And just think, oh, I don't want to make waves? Hell no. Make some waves. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but that'll affect me. If they get kicked out of the WPN location, I won't be able to buy any FTV. I won't be able to get, good prices on this, that, or the other thing. Or maybe they'll have to stop selling Magic or whatever. First of all, probably not. And secondly, who cares? They're stealing all the prizes right now, so they're not going to go to you anyway. And I can guarantee a shop owner this shady, if you went up to them and said, hey, I know you're pocketing the promos. I know we're supposed to get them. I know your WPN location. Where the hell are they? They're just going to ban you from the store. And there's nothing that Wizards can do about that. They can't say, no, you have to let this person play here. It just is what it is. They would pull their WPN status so damn quick, but you wouldn't be able to play there. So no, I would just report them, have Wizards, get on their case about it, and they will be forced to fix it. Real simple. And then do not tell a soul that you're the one who reported them. Now, I was hoping today to win a Fatal Push, so I was looking up the prices on eBay, and they're actually a little bit lower than I thought, which is a shame. But I noticed there's certain sellers selling them in full playsets already, and this was like this afternoon, like before anybody could have logically held FNM. So in other words, they're a fake WPN location. They're not even a real store. They're lying to everybody. They're gaming the system. People I'd say like Rudy, but he has a WPN actual store now, mostly to cover for the fact that he didn't before, allegedly. But, people like that where they just want to get their hands on expensive products and want WPN benefits, they just run completely fake stores. Fake DCI numbers, fake members, fake everything. Fake events. I mean, you name it. Or they just hijack somebody else's and have them over-order and then offer them cash. Either way, it's WPN abuse. When it comes to, like, stealing full play sets of Fatal Pushes, these people were like, here, have a dozen play sets. That's like the entire prize support. Or actually, it should be it should be 20 of them total. So 5 play sets of 4. I don't even know how they're getting that many. Must be a multiple location store. Those are fun. So yeah, that is just disgusting. I mean, it's just ridiculous that that's even a thing. Wizards, look into this. This is officially filed under not my damn problem because it's your problem. They're stealing from you at this point because they might not even be stealing from their local customers because they might not have any because they're actually, I don't know, a bar stool company, we'll say. I've heard weirder stories. I've heard lawyers, I've heard hardware stores. They file themselves as a vendor. I think I heard of a YMCA one time. They set themselves up as a WPN location. That was a little bit weird. But Wizards used to talk all big, and the rumor was, oh, anytime we find, sealed this or this promo or that thing, we will ourselves buy it or have one of our, agents, one of our undercover people do it, our fraud department, and, they'll ship it out to somewhere that isn't Renton or Seattle, Washington, because that's a little bit too easy. Even I personally don't send stuff there. If I get an order for anywhere around Seattle, Washington, I will cancel it. I've only had to do it a couple times, but too bad. It's just a little too damn suspect. I just can't do it. And the same for certain companies that I don't do business with. I just don't ship to their city. But yeah, they usually have people in other locations, friends and family and stuff. They just give them the old company credit card, they'll log into the eBay account or whatever and say, hey, buy these and let us know what the return address is. Wherever it is, bye-bye, there goes your WPN status. I'm getting the impression they don't even do that anymore. They don't even bother because I haven't heard anything about it. And it's about the chilling effect. It's not about we're going to catch X% of them because you're not. You're going to catch a tiny percent of them. And it's not going to make a damn difference. It's, hey, look, let's parade around, 30 people that we just kicked out of the WPN program. That is the chilling effect. It's all about the chilling effect. Do not underestimate the chilling effect. And that's where everybody hears about it. It's all over the news. It's all over Wizards' website. And then everybody's like, okay, we should probably stop doing that because we are going to get caught. So for every person you catch, 30 others stop doing it. And there you go, problem solved. That is what they need to do. And then the players would respect them. And as if their fraud department has anything better to do. I mean, it's like they do so little besides suing people who walk out of their printing facility in Belgium with a full stack of sheets and then put it on like Craigslist because they're a bunch of idiots. Other than that, I'd be running 5 days a week sting operations. Hell, 7 days a week. In fact, hell, hire me. Or actually, my friend Dracon is currently unemployed. Hire him for, $8 an hour plus mileage. He would run around to suspect WPN locations, see if they actually exist, attempt to attend an event there, attempt to buy some cards, and, attempt to buy some promos, see if they're selling them, and, that kind of stuff. Investigate them. I mean, you'd almost have volunteers that could do that if it wasn't for all the travel. Just get a couple people doing that. As soon as they realize that you're actually taking it seriously, everybody will stop, and that will be the end of it. So Wizards, come on. I mean, we have enough reasons to not respect you at all, like the wonderful quality of your printing lately. Oh, and your wonderful card security that just never results in leaks. At least do something about your image and about this ridiculous problem. It's just insulting to the community. And you guys, if you know that your location is not giving out these prizes, look into it, see if they're a listed WPN location. It's like locator.magic.com or something like that. It's really easy to find. Then report them, any of the places that I said. So please do it. It's your responsibility to just general goodness and your fellow players. You gotta bust these people. And if you do and they lose their WPN status, let me know because I will just parade them around like you would not believe if I can prove it. You'd almost have to provide a screenshot ahead of time that they were on the map and then they're not, or some kind of statement from Wizards, a screenshot, whatever. And keep in mind, I'm a professional Photoshopper. You ain't gonna get anything past me, trust me. So wish I had better news, but hopefully I can win a Fatal Push promo. Me and Lucky went, and neither of us won the random giveaway, which sucks. But I opened one MM3, and I got a really, really expensive card, so that's cool. And yeah, hopefully I'll do better next week. And I do attend I'm still gonna say it. Intend to attend every single Friday in September, and hopefully you guys can too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.